Hey there, thanks for joining us today. You're in for a tech-tastic ride. Today's mission? We're going to learn how to install a Jenkins server that'll run in your Proxmox server. In this video, we will show you things you need to run not shown in the Jenkins website. Assuming you've got your Ubuntu VM template all set and raring to go, it's showtime. Jenkins is an open-source automation server used for continuous integration and continuous delivery, CI/CD, in software development, automating tasks like building, testing, and deploying applications. It streamlines development processes and enhances collaboration, ensuring the rapid and reliable delivery of software. In case you missed it, please look at our previous video on creating an Ubuntu VM and turning it into a template on your Proxmox server. If you haven't checked it out yet, no worries. You can catch it later. Just hit that link down below in the description and you're good to go. Now here's where the real fun begins. We're going to install Jenkins into this Ubuntu VM, and trust me, it's going to be legendary. It's time to introduce you to our Jenkins expert, Nico. He's going to take the reins and demonstrate how to install Jenkins for you. Just a heads up, Nico speaks with a Dodecanese European accent, but trust me, he speaks the Queen's English fluently. Nico, over to you.
We want to create a Jenkins server. We have already demonstrated how to do that in our original Proxmox video. I'm just going to show you how I used my template, my Ubuntu template, to create a Jenkins server. If you haven't watched the previous video, please do so because it will save you time. It shows you how to install Proxmox, how to create a template from a VM. So here's my template, which was created from an Ubuntu server VM. You would right click and say clone. Select the type of clone as a full clone. We will give it a value of 250. I will give it a name, Jenkins. I'm going to make it 251. Give it a name, Jenkins 97. You hit the clone button. There we are. And it's starting an operation here. You can see this is spinning. It's going to now create me a clone. We have succeeded to create this Jenkins 97 VM. I now want to start this VM. I'm going to do it from the console here. Start now. When I created the VM, I created it with a user nick M. Type the password. Now we want to see what the IP is, so we're going to type the command IPA. And we're looking for iNet. Here it is. So this is an IP of 115. So I need to open the terminal. Yes. Password. And I'm in. Now we want to switch user to the root user. Sudo su dash. So now we need to run an apt update. You can't install software if you don't run this command. And then I will also run apt upgrade. I'm going to pause this video. Having done the upgrade, now let us install Nano. We want to edit the config file in the netplan folder. So let's see what that file is called. Copy this command, paste, enter. There it is. So just copy up to there, up to 0. Copy. Just press the tab, enter. This is the Ethernet device that we want to use. The rest of this file we are going to comment out. So the reason we are doing this is so that if we make a mistake, we can recover. We still have this setting there. This is what we want to copy. Notice the IP address is 87. We want 97. It's important you fix that now, or you will have problems trying to get that to work. And the other thing we need to do is change this. Copy, paste. Control S, X. Now we need to apply that. So this is the command sudo netplan apply. Copy. The minute I do that, I'm going to lose access to the server because the IP changed. So let's apply it. I've now lost it, so I'm going to close my terminal. Close terminal. And I can go in here and I can say sudo reboot. I'm doing this from the Proxmox terminal. Okay, close that. Now I need to open another terminal. Now I've already been using 97, so it's told me I must do this command. Copy, paste. Now we can try again. Yes. Password. Again, we need to elevate our access as root. Sudo switch user dash. I'm now root. And that's what we had to do here. I want to see what version I have of Ubuntu. 2204, that's fine. Now these commands will enable me to install the Java JDK. So copy this command. We need to update so that we can access that repository. Sudo apt-get update. I suppose I could have said apt update as well. Now we should be able to install the OpenJDK. If we have a problem, then you can run this command. So let's paste this in. Yes, enter. Jenkins runs on Java, so we need to have the Java JDK installed. We will pause the video. It's now going to install. We'll pause the video. Now we will run Java-version space dash version. Great, it's working. Now that we've done that, we now need to create an environment variable. So we will open this bash rc. And at the top, right at the top there, we will paste the path to the JDK. So I'm just going to copy this here. You will have to see what path your Java was installed. For me, it was installed in this folder here. Control SX. And now we need to reboot. Let's open the console in Proxmox so we can see when this thing is ready. Let's go back with the terminal and also as root. Right, we've now switched user as root. We will need curl, so let's install it. Sudo apt install curl. Yes, enter. Now these are the commands that I got on the Jenkins page. Let me go through how I got these. So if you go here, I'm going to bring it up here where I have a bigger screen. There. These are the commands that Jenkins gives me to install Jenkins on a Debian or Ubuntu server. We'll start with the first command. Then the next command. Before we can install Jenkins, we need to do a sudo apt update. The Jenkins website also recommends this installation, font config. So copy, paste, and now we can install Jenkins. Yes, enter. We'll pause the video. I found it the hard way. The commands that you need to do now are not on the Jenkins website. You need to run this command. And then we need to check the status. This command. Good sign. It's running. Now this is going to give me a password. Here it is. Here's the password. Let's just copy this password and put it into a notepad. Now we set the server with the IP address of 97, so we should be able to open it. So this is the URL, except instead of 87, it's 97. Copy. That password that we just saved, you need to now copy this. This is the only time you're going to use it, and paste it in here. It does tell you here where to find it. If you don't, if you lose this password, you can find it in that folder, but that's fine. Now we can continue. What I've done here is I've recommended that you select this option. If we go to the top here and we click suggested, and we should be able to click install as well. There's the suggested link. We can click install. This will take a few minutes. We'll pause the video. If you look here, you can see it's popping up things as it's doing them, as it's creating them. What I would recommend you do is you take this URL here and you make a shortcut so that you can get to it. The installation is completed. What we now need to do is put the username of the admin. So I will type admin and provide it with a suitable password. Confirm the password. And now save and continue. At this point in time, you could save this. I'm not going to. This is the URL that I recommended that you make a shortcut. So save that and finish. And now we're at the dashboard. And with that, we have completed our installation. And back to you, Josh.
We thank you for watching this video today. It's been an incredible journey, and we hope you've gained valuable insights. In this tutorial, we covered two essential aspects. 1. creating a Ubuntu VM from a template, setting the foundation for your Jenkins server. 2. The exciting part. Installing Jenkins, your trusted ally for continuous integration and delivery. We'd love to hear your thoughts, so please don't hesitate to leave a comment below. Your feedback helps us improve and create content that matters to you. Now, why not consider hitting that subscribe button? By subscribing, you become part of our tech-savvy community, and you'll never miss out on the latest tech tutorials and insights. But wait, there's more. If you're as passionate about tech as we are, becoming a Patreon has some awesome perks. You'll get free access to our training courses in PDF format as they become available. It's the perfect way to level up your tech game. Once again, thank you for being part of our journey. Stay tuned for more exciting tech adventures, and don't forget to drop us a comment.